Witness number 23. Pumpernickel Bread. Interview take 1. So, Mr. Bread, can you tell me what you saw?
Call me Pumpernickel, please. Mr. Bread is my father.
Alright, Pumpernickel. Can you tell me about the call box?
Oh, yes, right, of course. Well, you see, I was in my apartment, just minding my own business, when suddenly, out of nowhere, I swear the shadows started moving. Yes, moving shadows. Couldn't believe it either. But it was like, you know when you see food coloring moving through the water? It was like that. Almost liquidy. So, being the curious colt I am, I go and check it out.
Yes? And then what happened?
Well, I get real close. Almost close enough I can touch it when a blue box comes crashing through my wall. Yeah, right clean through the wall. Couldn't believe it.
So, this brown pony crashed a call box into your apartment?
Well, he claimed to be a crash inspector and told me to get out. Then he just raced out of my place. The next thing I know, the fire alarms are blaring.
Alright, then what happened?
Well, you do the only thing you can do when that happens. I walk downstairs along with everyone else.
Yes, and then?
Hour later, the building's a pile of rubble. Never saw the brown pony again.
And so, you're homeless now?
Oh no, far from it.
How so?
Won the lottery.
You won the lottery?
Yes, matter of fact, everyone in the building did. Strangest thing.
And you say these creatures that could take the shape of any pony they wanted weren't changelings, Miss Tech?
Almost certainly not. Far too many suckers. Gross and icky all over? Wouldn't want to see them again, no siree.
And how did you avoid them?
Well, I found them making gross sucking noises in an alleyway off Saddle Street. Next thing I know, they all start coming toward me, like a gang of hoodlums.
Yes, and?
Well, I fainted.
You fainted.
Why didn't she tell them?
What?
Huh? Oh, I didn't see anything, dear. I was just trying to think. Yes, I did faint, but before that I heard the strangest noise. It'll sound like an odd comparison, but it sounded just like a key being dragged over piano wire. Next thing I know, I was safe, awake on my doorstep.
These interviews don't seem to be getting me anywhere. Why do I know you? That box. That—
Dreadful! You get your flank in here in the next 7.8 seconds or you're fired!
Yes, Mr. Mason? Penny Dreadful reporting in. What do you want me to do?
What I want is an excuse to go on vacation. What I need is a reporter out in the field, and I need it now. Come on, chop chop, immediately.
Yes, sir. I'm your mayor. What do you need me to report on?
The town's in an uproar. All my other reporters are in Candlelight going mad about Princess Twilight's changes to the laws of Equestria. But that's boring! Meanwhile, there's some magic cube crashing all around the city, and we haven't got squat, diddly, no info whatsoever.
Magic cube? You mean the call box?
The what?
Well, I've been following the case, and the last place the call box was seen was at the local elementary school. The colt who saw it couldn't read very well, so he only made out the smallest words on it. It's become a folk name, sir.
Well, I don't care if you call it over for dinner. Just get a picture, Dreadful. Dreadful? Are you alright?
Yes. Fine, sir. Just a little tired. I prefer Penny Dreadful, sir.
And I prefer not to spend my time yammering with you when you could be out taking pictures. Now get out there!
Sir, yes, sir. I'll get right on it.
Hello, every pony.
Who are you? And what are you doing in my office?
I'm Cherry Bomb, and I'm your newest reporter.
New reporter? I didn't put out an ad for any new report.
Here's my credentials, see? Cherry Bomb, ace reporter, assigned to assist Penny Dreadful in her newest mission to resolve the preposterous proposition of the ponderable PB. But of course you want me to get started as soon as possible. I thank you for this opportunity. You won't regret it, sir. Come along, Penny, we've got reporting to do.
But I was the— Whoa! Hey! Stop pushing! I don't even know who you are! Stop it!
Well, come back with some pictures or you're fired!
Hey! Stop pushing!
Sorry, but we're in a bit of a hurry, right? Gotta be quick. Follow our leads, track down our sources, write down stuff in those little flippy openy book things.
But
first, introductions. I'm Cherry Bomb, as I said. You're Penny Dreadful. Nice to meet you. Second question. The year should be 1021 CR, correct?
Yes, but that...
Good. And this is Manhattan, Equestria? Oh, I love 1020's Manhattan. You guys are just getting flim-flamobiles and TVs. History. The Industrial Revolution.
You're not making any sense.
Anyway, off to find this PBA, old urban myth, spotted around Manhattan since 1005, I believe, known for crashing into buildings before mysteriously vanishing. Yes, that sounds right up my alley.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, yes? What is it?
Well, who are you? How do you know my name? Why are you asking what year it is? This doesn't make any sense. I was the last new hire at the Daily Hoof, and I had to pull teeth to get it. You can't be a new reporter. The office gossip would have filled a paperback on its own. You're not who you say you are, so who are you?
All very good questions.
Have you got some very good answers?
Yes. To your first question, I told you. I'm Cherry Bomb, remember? Duh! Second, I'm asking what year it is because I lost my calendar. And I got hired at the Daily Hoof so fast because I'm Maninson's niece.
He had no idea who you were. And that doesn't answer how you knew my name.
Well, of course I know your name. You're... Oh, wait. What was that thing he always tells me? Oh, yeah. Spoilers!
What?
Look, do you want to stand around asking questions, or do you want to get the story of a lifetime?
Well, I
thought so. Well, I've got a great lead that says the PB's going to crash into the side of the Clydesdale building tonight around, 8-ish?
And just how do you know that?
My knee's acting up. That means a storm's a-coming.
Your knee looks fine to me.
Well, maybe I meant one of my other knees.
That doesn't make any sense.
Come on! It's the Clydesdale building!
Well, all right, I suppose. But it's the other way.
Right! As a great stallion once told me, one of the best parts of any journey is going in the wrong direction. Breathe it in, Penny. Smell the air.
It smells like flim-flammobile exhaust.
As it should. Wouldn't be the 20s without it, my dear. Aha! I can see the building from here. Come along, my companion.
I am not your companion.
Penny? Hey, Penny, is that you? Penny? Hey, would you like a flyer? I'm helping to advertise for the new Southern Arabian restaurant down the street. I didn't think I'd be able to tell you until I got back to the apartment. Who's your friend?
Oh! Leaflet, hello! Didn't expect to see you out and about. I'm glad to hear you found a job. This is,
Cherry Bomb, thank you very much. Nice to meet you, Leaflet. Penny and I are in a case.
A case?
Yeah, we're detectives, obviously.
We're reporters.
I knew that. Yes, we're reporters, and we're on a case.
Do you mean story?
Yes, we're on a story. Are you a friend of hers?
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Cherry Bomb. I'm Penny's roommate.
Yes, my, roommate. Now, if you excuse me, we are indeed on a story and haven't got time to chat. I'll see you back at the room, Leaf.
Oh, okay. Do you want one of my flyers?
Oh, yes. Oh, they're lovely. Thank you so much. Now we really have to go. See you, bye!
But I...
Go!
What was that all about?
It's nothing. Don't even concern yourself.
Didn't seem like nothing. What? Are you mad at her or something?
What? Mad? No.
Then what? Was it me? You didn't want her to see you with me? Why? What would that do on... Oh.
What?
You're blushing.
No, I'm not!
Your coat's cream, hon. It kind of sticks out. You know, it gets a lot easier if you just tell her. Usually works for me. Shh. Stop talking. Your business is your business. I'm not gonna pry any further. She's cute, though. You should give her more credit.
I guess it,
You like her, don't you?
Yes.
Does she know?
No.
Yeah, she does. You're about as subtle as a hydra in a china shop. Did you give her that bracelet on her hoof?
Well, yes. At some point. But she can't know. My princess, we've lived together for a few weeks, and I was going to tell her, but I don't...
We're here, by the way.
What?
Here. The Clydesdale building. And don't worry, she likes you back. And now focus, Penny. Thoughts off mares, thoughts on task. I know it's hard. She is cute.
Yes, the Clydesdale building. Are you sure this is where the call box is going to crash? I still don't believe the whole knee thing.
You want to hear the truth?
Very much so.
I'm a time-traveling mare from the future sent to hunt down a renegade alien from another dimension by an agency built to monitor the time stream for traces of his presence. But the last time I went back there, my workplace didn't exist. So I kind of just follow him around because I'm a big fan of his work.
I honestly am not sure if that's the strangest story I've heard all week or not.
Well, that's a unique response. Usually people scoff.
People?
Sorry. Force of habit. Ah! An elevator! Anyway, you were saying?
Oh, yes. Well, I've been interviewing ponies all month about him, and, well, just listen. Witness number 23, Shutterbug, interview take 1. Tell me what you saw.
Well, it's hard to explain. I was at the park walking my dog like I always do, when suddenly, out of nowhere, I could swear the vines started reaching for me, trying to grab me, and not like they do in the stories or the movies. I mean, really, I was so scared. They pulled themselves out of the ground and started walking toward me. It was dark and the park was empty. I couldn't even call for help. I was so scared. Then there was this sound, like a call from heaven, and the park was filled with light, and there was this call box thing. And the doors, they burst open with a thunderclap, and there he stood, the call pony. That's what I call him, the call pony. In a beat-up suit with a glowing stick in his mouth. He leapt out of his magical box. His blue eyes were like coal stones in the dark. I could hardly believe it. He stepped out into the dark, surrounded by them, and he put down the glowing thing, and he talked to them. I didn't understand what he was saying. His voice sounded like, the sound an earthquake makes when you hear it on TV? It sounded like that. And the earth was moving, and that thing replied. The tree things, they spoke in the same way. He was speaking to them in their own language, and they were listening. He just said a few words, just a few in their voice, and they started looking afraid. They just went.
Went where?
I don't know. They just went. Like the air absorbed them and they were gone. Then he turned to me and he spoke plain as you or I. But I could still feel it, the earth in his voice. He just said, he said...
What did he say?
He said, walking alone in the park in the middle of the night? Are you mad? Haven't you ever seen a horror movie? Then he just kinda stomped back to his box, huffed at me, and vanished.
Wow, that's him alright. He's not the call pony, by the way. He's the doctor, but that's classic him.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Only he could be that snarky.
Yeah. Only he could...
What was that? Are you alright?
Nothing. I got foggy for a minute there.
Why are you so interested in this anyway? And you did buy my story awfully quick.
Well, to be honest, I have my reasons.
And they are?
Well, it's just... I've been holding interviews with people all week, and the call box, it doesn't just keep crashing around the city.
What do you mean?
It keeps crashing around... It keeps crashing around me! That park where Shutterbug was attacked? My favorite! I hear about an attack by living shadows in an apartment. It's the apartment I lived in before I moved in with Leaflet. A lady gets attacked by sucker creatures in an alley. It's right across the street from my favorite cafe. And it's not just those 3. It's every interview, every sighting, and it happens every time. And the story seems familiar. The box, the stallion, the snarkiness, the lot of it. He's a hero, and I know that, and I should just get the story, but I'm so much more invested than that. I want to know why, but it never crashes near me.
Wow. That's quite a mystery there, Penny Dreadful. Want to get to the bottom of it?
I do.
It's 7:56. Why don't you take this one? I'm gonna check another building.
What? I thought you said the call box was gonna crash here!
It might not. Who knows? Anyway, I think this ride is for you. I'll catch mine next time. Good luck, kid.
Wait! Ah!
Why? Why? Why won't you let me leave this city? Damn it, why? Ugh! Wait, who's there?
It's you.
Wait, is that? No, you can't be here. You can't be here, not right now, not at this moment, no, I made sure, unless there was some kind of interference, you can't be here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Penny. Stars of Gallifrey, Penny. I wanted to avoid this, I wanted to avoid this.
Wait, you know my name. And I know yours. Doctor. You're the doctor. Cherry Bomb told me, but I knew it already. I
Cherry Bomb? Oh, of course it would be her, wouldn't it? Doesn't she realise?
Doctor, what's wrong? Why do I know you?
You can't be here,
Doctor, I am here. Tell me what's wrong. Please.
Well, Penny Dreadful?
Yes?
Tell me. Tell me right now. Right at this moment. What do you think of me?
I'm not sure. It's all so fuzzy. I think you're smart and brave and I can't possibly know this. I think you have a good heart. And I think you're strong and witty. And that Leaflet would just love to meet you or that she has met you. And I... Wait, we have met. But we haven't. There's a... Oh, Doctor, I'm confused.
As would anybody be. Oh, Penny. Oh, Penny. I'm none of that. I'm none of those things, though you knew me.
But you are. I remember it. You saved me from...
The shadows in your apartment. The Zygons in the alleyway. The trees in the park. And so many more.
But that's how we met. That's how we always met. All three. How is that possible?
Time, Penny. Time. It's never the same. It's in flux. And it's not just that right now. No. Now it's not just fluxing. It's boiling. Roiling like the sea of a planet around a sun-gone supernova. Can't you feel it?
I can. And yet I can't. I'm scared. Doctor, what?
I know you are, but I can't do anything. I tried to leave, I did, but every time it brought me back and I just can't help you.
And why not? What's happening to me?
To understand this, you'll have to tell me. What do you know about Twilight Sparkle?
The princess? Lots. I met her at a press conference here once. She took over for Celestia when she got ill a few years back. She's a genius. My parents met at the ceremony where Celestia handed over her powers when she was no longer fit to rule.
And she's wrong! That history is all wrong! And that means that you're wrong. You're an alternate answer on a test sheet that was never printed. The negative of a photo that no one ever took. Twilight's history isn't right, and that means that you aren't either, and somewhere I am. I might not fix it all at once, which means you're in flux. Penny Dreadful, daughter of typewriter and printed page. Two ponies united by a wrong history. But you're also a time traveller, a saviour of world, chronicler of alien histories, and a companion of the Doctor. The companion who never was.
I remember.
And you can't. But I took you through time with me. I've been lost for such a long time that I didn't think. Twilight sent me. And it was a trap. It's been a trap from day one. A trap that traps and traps and traps and...
Doctor! Doctor. It's alright.
It's what?
I'm going to die. Yes.
Not exactly.
And you can't save me.
No. No, I can't. You see, I'm none of the things you said earlier. I'm a coward lost in the winds of time. I picked you out of the millions in this city, and because of me, you have to go through this. If you never set hoof in the TARDIS, you wouldn't be aware.
And it's okay. I can remember it now. I think it's coming back. You invented pizza. The library of the last Diamond Star. I have a book on the shelves. We saw Saturn once. The rings. You can actually skate on them.
That means that the paradox is coming to a close. Those memories. You won't exist shortly.
Well... let's make it a good last few minutes, huh? Tell me about my life. Tell me about me. Tell me about Penny Dreadful. That is a terrible name.
No. No, it's a fantastic name.
You brought Leaflet with us. She liked the box. We skated together. What about her? Will she...
No. Just you.
That's alright then. Tell me more. Please. I don't think I can be here much longer.
You were lost with me. For a long time. I burnt a hole through time to make that happen. That one day, you and her, alone on a planet all on your own. I knew it couldn't last. You were resourceful. You were intelligent. And you were my companion. Penny Dreadful. That is a terrible name.
Did you do it?
That was cruel of you.
I didn't like it any more than you did. But you were stuck here. And things are getting worse. Just because she's gone doesn't mean things are right.
I know, but that doesn't mean it wasn't cruel.
I'm not saying it wasn't. But don't make it for nothing. Remember her and move along.
What timeline are we in now? What time is it?
Does that matter? Twilight does need to be stopped.
I know. I just wish...
Look at it like this. See that pony over there? Do you know who that is?
That's Leaflet.
And what's that on her hoof?
A bracelet. A bracelet?
You only took her on the one trip, but it's enough. She left her mark. That's more than a lot of us can say.
Still, she...
Don't dwell. We haven't got time.
All right. I hope I have a plan. I can feel it. Right now, I'm with her, with Twilight, and I have no idea. And at the same time, I can feel myself ahead of it all. Stars of Gallifrey, I hope I have a plan.
Knowing you, you do. Now move along, traveler. Oh hey! I get to read the credits this time. Sweet! So, you're probably kind of confused, thinking, what the heck was that? What happened in the Green Isles? Where's that story? Well, it is the Doctor we're talking about. You didn't expect a story that was in order, did you? Oh no. This is just hinting at something much bigger, kiddo. You are in for it. What's that? Spoilers? Just read the credits? Fine. This has been a Pony in a Box production. Penny Dreadful was played by Melora. Cherry Bomb, hey that's me, was played by Cara Martin. Matt M. Manison was played by Sith King Zero. The Doctor was played by the Jam Jar. Miss Tack was played by the Fangirl. Shutterbug was played by Cutie Brony. Leaflet was played by Starry Flame. Rhapsody in Blue Box was written by Squeak. Editing was done by Trademark and Squeak. All music was used under the Fair Use Doctrine and other legal provisions. The Castle Above, the continuation of The Bells of Fate, will be out in July. Or August. I can't tell those two apart. Anyway, what's that he always says? Onwards and upwards! Laters!